opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So here is Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. First to 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
1-2.
1 ball.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Still 1-2. Pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes in with an average of 265, 11 home runs, and 37 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. McNeal is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He has a 3 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So here's Pete Alonso. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sanchez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Mets lead one. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Cindergard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, coming on now, a guy with some of the best stuff in all the game, Noah Cindergard. Big fastball, approaches triple digits. And one of the things that separates Cindergard from most of the other starting pitchers in baseball, that hard slider he'll throw anywhere between 92 and 96 miles an hour. Nothing tricky about Cindergard, power pitcher deluxe.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Miguel Rojas. No balls and a strike to count. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 3 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. This is on the ground over the first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Lo. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said to you, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Now the 0-1. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Pitch is popped up. Alonso in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Rojas gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And now here is Brian Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, man, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Brian De La Cruz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. His career numbers against this pitcher, batting at an even .400. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Now the 3-0 offering is offered at and missed for the first strike.
3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1 pitch. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit back toward the mound. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 264 is average entering play, 10 home runs, and 37 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Sanchez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. So now here is Jorge Alfaro. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
0-1 the count. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher do it next, you can either have a bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
At the plate, Pablo Lopez. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 2.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
To the plate now, Jazz Chisholm. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on the ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Chisholm over at second. Rojas on at first with 2 down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. We're back to South Florida following this.
Welcome back to Miami, where the hometown Marlins have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. McCann swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Two and two to the Mets catcher. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in next, Noah Cindergard. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as you take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he tops all Miami Marlins in that department. Next up from New York, Jonathan Villar, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the pitch.
Yeah. Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Rojas has it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Now it'll be Jesus Aguilar, singled in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 home. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. He can't track it down as this ball falls. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Brian De La Cruz. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Anderson on second. De La Cruz at first with no outs. Grounded to the right. Reined in. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. Throw won't get him. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. But this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
The pitcher, number 49, Pablo Lopez.
Up next from Miami, Pablo Lopez, who dropped the sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding, breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets nothing. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff Mcneal. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Got him. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Into the box, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 21 homers and 58 runs batted in. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball. Was able to find the ball.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Another 2-2 offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail here 4-0. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Of their hits, 6 of them have been line drives. So they're doing a great job of squaring up the ball right now. And that has the opposing defense playing on their heels a bit.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be the speed threat, Jazz Chisholm. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0.
Hey!
And there's ball 2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0 home is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Next, here is Garrett Cooper. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
2 balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Mcneal at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready now is Francisco Lindor. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And now the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home.
Nope, outside.
Lindor at third with nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Stepping in once again is James McCann, and they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's inside.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. fouled away. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Luis Guillorme will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Mets, number 13, Luis Guillorme.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Guillorme playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeal. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a pop-up now, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top, 4-1. Robert Gesellman will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 44, Robert Gesellman.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Cruz.
Next up is Brian De La Cruz. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Jesus Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Jorge Alfaro would be next. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now at the plate here is Dominic Smith. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. First pitch coming. Here it is.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Smith on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. High in the air down the right field line. Cooper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next to hit is Michael Conforto. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tanner Scott enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Tanner Scott.
He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And he fouls this one off. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Smith rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-run game.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next to dig in, Brandon Nimmo. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey!
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Well, he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
Classic slider down and away with the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, James Mcneal, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Here comes the 1-2. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 2. And now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1.
At the ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Joe Panik will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 3, Joe Panik.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is off the plate, up and away.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Jazz Chisholm, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trevor May comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Panik, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. Pitch is popped up. VR is under it. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
I got 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 out with the man at first. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Marlins lead one, but they still lead this one 4-2. Richard Blyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Jose Martinez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jose
From the stretch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Right side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
now batting, the third baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Next to hit, Jonathan Villar, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cooper is there, 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff Mcneal will be the next to take a turn. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Dylan Betances is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
68, Dylan Betances.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Previous history against Dylan Betances, he's 1 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, McCann. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian.
Digging in next, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Nimmo in pursuit.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bass is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Misses. Ball 2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Full count. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Throw gets him 2 down. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First delivery to him as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Behind 0-2 now. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. Still down by a count of 4-2. And now, Brian De La Cruz. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The center fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
And now the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now back, the left fielder, Sanchez.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? 1 pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's the 3-1.
Hey! We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1.
Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. John Birdie will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
John Birdie.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left for Miami, but they still lead this one 4-2. Dylan Floro takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36, Dylan.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's it.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ready with another 2-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. In now, James McCann, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
He'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2-0 on the way.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. Striding in is Jonathan Villar. Potential tying run for him at third base. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Number 6.
So next to hit is Jeff McNeil. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Anthony Bender takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
The 0-1. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Quick move here to step off and look the runner back. To the plate now, Dominic Smith.
Ball 1.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jacob Barnes comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Set and the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And he fouls this one off. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Now to bat, Miguel Rojas. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now that's right fielder, Garrett Cooper.
Next, it'll be Garrett Cooper. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Now here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two and 1. Here it is. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The payoff pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Comes set, the 0-1. Lined hard to center field. And this is down. And that should do it. And the Marlins have done it. They walk off a winner.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4 the final tally. The Fish came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Anthony Bender wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 5-4. The Phillies got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Nationals in Washington, 9-6. Devin Williams collected win number 3 this year, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates, 4-3. Alex Young earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants, 1-0. The Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners, 6-5. Tommy Milone got his 2nd W of the season as the Blue Jays nabbed the win against the Indians, 7-6. Matthew Boyd grabbed win number 9 this year, leading the O's to victory over the Yankees, 6-4. Aaron Slegers earned his 10th win overall out of the bullpen, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 4-3. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.